Hello, and how are you this beautiful day? I am well, and I am thankful you are here with me as we get our daily message from Spirit. What wonderful and miraculous things have happened to you? I'm sure with these moon transits, much has occurred. Well, interesting. Very interesting. Well, I try to be very optimistic, but that was not an optimistic card. Ooh, looks like we got two things going on. Let's clarify those. Seems like a lot has happened. Just seems like, seems like a lot's been going on since today. There are a lot of interesting planetary transits on the horizon there. Okay. All right, well, here we go. You've seen something that you didn't see before. Something that you were not seeing or didn't know about came to light. Okay? Or is coming to light, because they're saying coming to light, being revealed, has been revealed. It's not a complete, it doesn't feel finished. It feels in media res. Thank you. It just feels in situ, like it's there, not healed, not newly. It's not a wound that, or a problem, it's a problem. Okay. It's a problem that didn't just start. It's not new. It's not acute. It's there. It's not healed because you couldn't see it, but you're seeing it now. And it's a romantic thing. I mean, wow. So we have the Lovers and the Two of Cups. Now, the Lovers, to me, can be a partnership, can be a union that doesn't have to be romantic, because, so let's say, you have a person that you shared a past life with. In this life, you guys may not be romantic. You may not be lovers. You may be close friends. You may have a business venture together. You may see out some other work here that doesn't involve the same aspects as before. But that's who you were to each other previously. Okay, right? It's okay. But what happens there is then, so it's not romantic. I don't always see this as romantic, but when I see the Two of Cups, that definitely says to me, you've offered your cup of love, they've accepted, or they're exchanging. In this one, they absolutely have accepted. This is an acceptance. So this may be someone that you had a past life connection with, that you are sharing a connection or have shared. There's a problem. It's not over. It's not over. There are things that you have to see. It's almost like there was a wounding and you have to see what caused it. Then you have to clear that of all of it, because if it starts to heal with anything inside of it, it won't heal properly, and it will always be a sore spot. It will always be a problem later on. So you have to clear out all of the dross, and then you can heal it. You didn't see it before, and what you didn't see before, maybe you didn't know about the other person, and now you do. Or it doesn't have to be a lover. You may not have known that It's probably the thing you didn't see. You didn't know about that person, whoever it was. It could have been a third party. It could have been a person who this person had. I don't know if it was a lover though. Whoever this person was, they were not voting in your favor. They came in between you, and it was intentional. So they knew about you two, or they may have known you were together. They knew there's something that you didn't see about this, but they saw you. They knew they were wounding you. And this cost you. It may have, you feel like it cost you. It cost you as an individual. It may have cost you, I don't feel like it might, I don't think it hurt you financially. It may have. But it hurt you. It hurt your confidence. It hurt your confidence. It hurt how you see yourself. It was not fair. It was not balanced. It was not equitable. And it hurt you. What am I not seeing? Why does it feel like that's not everything? What am I not seeing? Tell me the story. They lied. They're a liar. They're a pretender. There's pretense here. They're saying they knew what this was going to do. And they're pretending they didn't know, or they're pretending that they didn't know what the outcome was going to be. So they may approach you, and I'm definitely seeing that this was a very deep connection. I don't see this person just walking away from that. Plus, with all the retrogrades, I'm reminded, thank you, Spirit, that I was reminded that in this kind of situation, you may have represented the light. You may have been the person who rooted for them, who was always on their side, who never spoke out against them, who's always encouraging, who always had some positive word to say, who supported them, who gave them the answers they were seeking, always gave them a more positive way to look at things. And now that this has happened, that's not there. That's why I don't think they're going to just go away. They're not just going to go away, because who walks away from that? If their life was so dark before, maybe it wasn't as dark as all of that, but it was brighter because of you. And now they have to go about their life with things being so much dimmer. I can't imagine that. Honestly. I mean, the way Spirit shows it to me is there's a room. And in the room, there are all of your things. And then someone walks into the room and they illuminate it. So everything that was good and everything that you treasure and everything that you love it glows now because this person brought their light. And if they leave the room, everything just isn't shiny anymore. That's so sad. But they knew. They knew. You get the sun, see? They knew. The way Spirit tells me the story is they knew that nothing in their life was this bright before. They knew it was your light. You know, they knew that this is not someone who didn't know that that's the truth. They may have pretended that they didn't know. They may have pretended, oh no, it's not that person. Oh no, they didn't turn the light on. The light, I was having a good, life. Don't be foolish. Who you think you're fooling? I mean, I would encourage the people in their life to encourage them to because I don't think, as I'm looking at the whole thing, it just doesn't look good, right? Because here you are again, the sun, okay? Sacrifice in reverse. You're no longer sacrificing yourself for this. You're no longer, you no longer have faith in this. You see this as some kind of bondage. Like this person was trying to ensnare you in some way. I almost feel like they were trying to occupy your time, even though they knew that this was happening, but they just could not let this light go away. They just stay here, just shine for me, just make my life bright. Don't leave. This third party situation, they may have known about it. Let's be clear. Ooh, they knew. They knew they were showing up. They knew when this began. Okay, they knew this connection, but they couldn't get out of the former connection. It almost feels like it tossed them upside down, this connection. But the previous connection may have already been there. And they knew that this person was going to be a problem. They knew in the inception, the beginning of you two becoming anything. They knew they were showing up not as their authentic self. They knew they were not showing up as the person they needed to be in this union. They knew that. They knew it. They knew that. If this is not a romantic, which I don't see how that's not, but if it's not, so this would be like a meddling relative that they knew was never gonna be a thing, right? It's like I'll give you an example. So perhaps there's a lady and she has children, and her previous marriage, it has dissolved. These are maybe older children, teenagers, adultish kind of people, and they know that there's a problem present in their relationship and how that functions. And they start dating. They know that these children are going to put a block, as an example. They know that. They knew this. Perhaps it happened previously. Perhaps they knew when they got started with this thing, the attitude, the tone, how this was going to play out. They knew. They knew that this was going to, they weren't going to be able to show up in the space that allows for a past life connection to be a current life connection that goes forward appropriately. They knew that. They knew it. You know, they may have been in some sort of entanglement with someone that wasn't a past life connection that comes forward to have this union in this life. That I don't see that. They may, I mean, you meet people, you like them, they're cute. Check all your little boxes. But they don't make the room glow, you know? They don't reflect your light and you reflect theirs, and then everything in your life shines, right? That's not the connection. And maybe, and I'm just going to be honest for myself, okay? Maybe they didn't believe that those kinds of things happen. I mean, you read about them in a book. You may not have ever met or, you know, had that experience for yourself. So you don't think that it's real. I mean, who thinks that's real? Like, I say that, but I do know it's real, but that's not the point. The point is that, you know, they may not have believed in it. So they were just living. And this person didn't seem like they had horns or anything when it gets to be sundown. So that may be somebody that was interesting. And then they met you. Holy crap. Is this what's really happening? You may have believed, they may not have believed. You know, I mean, I think about it, about connections, and I think if we all truly believed in that, would we have interactions with people? Casual interactions? No. We'd wait for our person. If we truly believed in, you know, someone out there who's perfect for me, would we play games with other people's hearts? No. We would never violate someone else's soulmate. And we would never allow us to be violated in that way, because it would be a violation, right? That's someone's person. That's their soulmate. That's not mine. And it would almost feel like you're taking something that doesn't belong to you. Because you'd know, right? Okay. So you're not doing this anymore because you feel like it's entrapment. You feel like this person's just holding up space and time for something that they can't give you, and they know that. Okay? Because you want commitment, and there's nothing but strife here. It may be that this person, you know, you want commitment, you want love, and this is just strife, man. It's like, this is warped, right? You are feeling like this is just warped, this is just broken, this is not gonna work. You know, this person has way too many things wrong with them, right? They have too much internal conflict. Internal conflict is blocking their flow, it's blocking their everything, right? It's just, this person cannot offer you these things because this person can't offer themselves these things, right? They can't show up in that energy, right? They just can't. They're just, this is the kind of person that when I see all of this, when I see the five of wands in this way, when I see it like this, I just feel like, Lord, it's like they may have, they may have childhood issues that are unresolved. They may have, you know, guilt, shame, you know, abandonment. They may have lack. They have so much here inside that they have to deal with and they have to navigate every day to show up in the world, let alone show up as your person and offer you a commitment with what? All of your issues? Oh, wow. You probably were willing to deal with that. They're saying you were okay with that. I'm not okay. Okay? I don't care. I'm not okay. This person cannot do that. That's not how it works. I want to say yes, but it's not. I want to, but it's not. I'm not gonna lie. I say this to my own flesh and blood generational family, and I'm gonna say it to my collective family too. I love you, but I won't lie to you, and I won't lie for you. I love you, but I won't lie to you, and I won't lie for you, and that is not gonna work. That's not how it works. Doesn't work. Oh, no matter what you do, it will not work. It will not work. It will not work. I mean, I'm sorry, you know? It's like that person that you love, okay? And you do love them. This is your person. He's mine, I'm his. We're in love, okay? Great. We have legacy. We want to have spirituality. We have a connection here that is deep rooted. Okay. There is nothing but pain and strife here. There is nothing but hidden enemies here. There is nothing but confusion here. There's nothing but deception here. It doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. I'm just going to say, it doesn't work that way. As weird as I don't like to stand on a soapbox. I don't like to stand on a soapbox. I don't want to lecture anybody in this. That's not how it works. Shame and guilt, they block your energy. They trap all the good things because you can't experience them, not really, because you don't feel like you deserve them, because you're ashamed of something, whether you really own it or you don't. Maybe your family gave that to you, but it doesn't belong to you. As long as you hold on to it, you are going to feel like you don't deserve good things. You're ashamed. You're guilty. Guilty people punish themselves. If they've done things that they can't forgive themselves for, or they think that other people won't forgive them for, or they don't seek forgiveness, even from themselves, they're going to punish themselves. They're going to sabotage their own life. The guilty punish themselves. So every good thing turns into a bad thing. And they will never believe that any good thing can happen to them. They're going to lie because they're constantly going to be afraid. Everything's going to scare them. The good things are going to scare them. The bad things are going to terrify them. And they're never going to be able to get past that. They're never going to feel safe enough to get through it. That's not how things work. If you were trying to hold on to this connection and it looks like you've decided that you can't go, you can't do it because that will be sacrificing your light. It will be trapping you. Maybe you can communicate with this person in small ways. But maybe you feel like if you just you get too close, you dive too deep, now you're in the cage with them. And you see that they have these issues. They are caging themselves. They are stopping their own forward movement, and they may not know how this process works, that that they are standing in their own way, that they have to work through their own blocks to get clear, to have this bright sun enter their, think about it. So as Spirit was showing me the room, right, the sun lights up the room. This person, they're amazing, right? They're amazing. They make everything brighter. Everything's better. Everything's sparkly. Oh my God. My life is enhanced just because this person is here. But they don't think they can have the sun. So they're going to find a way to push it away. Closing message. They have to do the work for themselves. Not to have the sun, but to be worthy of it. Because they are, and you know it, but they have to know it. Okay, family. I'll see you again next time. Bye.